By violating the law, you cannot enforce that. It's a contradiction in terms, it's a contradiction in itself. It will only add to the insecurity prevailing in any society. If the law is defective, try to change the law and modify it. Have something which is practical. But if the police force are allowed to break the law, now this argument is very often used with regard to use of third degree. Unless we break the law and beat up somebody, unless we torture somebody, the case cannot be proved. This is the most common argument in support of breaking the law. I don't think there is any other argument. This is only one instance where some people pose this as an argument. If you observe the law and do not torture anybody, then the cases will not be detected. This is simply untrue. By torturing, the risk is that more innocent people might be forced to admit their offense than the number of real criminals admitting their offense. Because when you torture, you really do not know whom you are torturing. The person being tortured may be an innocent person. The person being tortured may be a guilty person. But who are you to take the decision? Unless you have evidence to know that somebody is guilty and that somebody is innocent, how do you justify anything, torture of an innocent person? How can you risk that?
But even the torture of a guilty person, the guilt is to be decided by the law. So in any case, you as a torturer are always torturing an innocent person.
Yeah, always, because you don't know whether a person is guilty or not.
Absolutely. And even if we presume that that person was guilty, the law will probably dismiss the case or the person will be let off. So it doesn't seem to be a very practical remedy either.
No, it is not practical at all, because ultimately it cuts at the very root of your information system. Everybody becomes afraid of the police. Okay, if in a locality, for example, in a police station, 10 innocent persons have been tortured in a week. This fact that the innocent persons were tortured will get publicity in the locality.
Absolutely.
It may not be officially, but unofficially through word of mouth, by mutual, by conversation, everybody will come to know this is a police station where innocent people are tortured. Immediately people will stop going to the police station. The information flow between that people and the police station would immediately stop. So what every investigating officer wants, what every police institution wants is greater flow of information between the public and the police. Use of torture in a police station immediately cuts at the very root of the channel. That communication is completely stopped. If victims cannot come, if victims are afraid to go to the police station, if you think that my going and complaining about something, that 10 of my neighbors who are innocent might be tortured by police, I may not even complain. I will suffer that theft in silence. Make people feel safe. Make people feel secure. See, seeing a policeman armed to the teeth does not make any man feel secure. In fact, it is a sign of insecurity of the policeman himself. See, I feel people feel safe when they find that they can move about without the help of arms. When they can move about without the help of any external sign of coercive policing. That is when you feel safe. Actually, when you are policed with arms, with weapons, with threats, then you don't really feel safe. You feel insecure. Police are ultimately, they command the monopoly of force in a society. They have the monopoly. But that monopoly they exercise not by using force against any citizen that they see. It's not for that. Their purpose is quite different. The methodology of exercise of that force is quite different. It is defined in law. The manner of exercise of that force is also defined in law. So people feel secure when they feel safe because of the police as well as from the police.
But the answer to that from the public would be, or some sections of the public would be, that if you don't have a coercive police, you will have the criminals running amok.
The police force, the coercion that comes from police should be from the law and not from the attitude and behavior of the police. The trouble is that we interpret bad behavior, offensive behavior, rude behavior by the police as equivalent to coercion under the law. No state, no society can survive unless there is a coercive element in the legal system that makes that society survive. But it does not mean that the police have to be a coercive force. This equivalence is not there.